By popular demand, close-up view of the previous video, which was called The Face of Stuckism. Well, this is new. This is the Face of Stuckism close-up with a few extras as well. This painting is actually called the Face of Stuckism, and it's a composite of various people. And it's called the Face of Stuckism because it's got Stuckism. Many of these paintings were on show at the Stone Space Gallery. So great, thanks to everyone there for being so helpful. And do check out their website. This is Justin Pippinger, who is a photographer and Stuckist artist. The style of the painting emulates his own style. The style of these paintings here changes quite a lot because it's influenced by quite a lot of things. But in this case, it's his style. Justin. Here we have Charles Williams, a stalwart of the Stuckist cause and a writer to boot. Charles has been with the Stuckists since the very beginning. He's a founder member, and check out his work. Very prolific and very successful as well. Let's give it to Charles Williams, the Stoic. Just in case you haven't come across Stuckism, which would be quite amazing really, because we're international and all over the place, but there, check out the site, and if you / my name, you'll find some of my work as well. Enjoy. Now, who's this? Right, oh yeah, this is Bill Lewis, founder member of Stuckism, Medway Poets, an eminent poet in his own right, a great artist, generally all-rounder, still based down in the Medway towns. You can check him out and check his poetry out by googling Bill Lewis. That's Bill Lewis. Here we have Jasmine Maddox, or Maddox, originally a Wirral Stuckist and now based in London. You can check her work out by googling her. The lovely Jasmine, nicely named. Who's this formidable character? This is Charles Thompson, founder member of Stuckism, writer, commentator, painter, poet, at various times, sometimes at the same time even, exhibiting quite widely in Eastern Europe and doing very well, thank you. That's Charles Thompson. Give a hand for Charles. He keeps the website going and keeps Stuckism going. And who we got here? Who's this cheeky chappy? If it's not Richard Hampner, aka the one and only Billy Childish. Renaissance man, poet, painter, printmaker, music impresario, whole host of things. That's Billy Childish, co-founder with Charles Thompson of Stuckism. but now, sadly, an ex-Stuckist. Born in 1959, I believe in Chatham area. He was one of the founding members also of the Medway Poets, which are worth checking out. They're quite big names in poetry. And here we have Rachel Jordan. Originally of students for Stuckism, did a lot of demonstrating outside the Tate with the rest of us, and now based in Singapore and having an absolute whale of a time by all accounts. So that's Rachel. Come back soon, Rachel, we'd like to see you.
Talking about our Tate demonstrations, there's some of the badges here that we gave out to do with the Tate. The Tate actually love us. They think we're really their pet, their little puppy dogs. Little do they know. When I say the Tate, I mean the Tate London, UK, Tate Gallery, but more specifically the Tate Modern. We don't have any real quarrel with the Tate, well, actually we do as well. So they're just too conceptual, and they're too up themselves, to be honest. It's an establishment game. The style of the portraits changes dependent on the sitter. Sometimes it's influenced by their style, sometimes it's influenced by their personality, sometimes it's influenced by just how the hell I felt at the time, and in this particular instance it's affected by his alter ego. This is Peter Murphy, a painter in the Byzantine style. You should check his work out, it's amazing. And his alter ego is a Red Indian personality, hence the traces of makeup and the feathers behind his head. That's Peter Murphy, lovely chap. And here we have young Edgeworth, Paul Edgeworth Johnson, founder of the, wait for it, not the other Muswell Hill Stuckists. Very active group actually, and he sorted out quite a few exhibitions for us as well. He's currently working with Billy Childish down at Billy's studio in the old Chatham dockyard. Very inventive painter is Paul. This is Artista Ellie, one-time Welsh person. I suppose she still is a Welsh person, except she lives in Spain now, and who can blame her given the weather in Wales at the moment. But Ellie's very active on the Spanish Stuckist scene, and she's been with Stuckism for quite a while. There's some very interesting paintings. If you want to check her out, look up Artista Ellie. Here you go. This is Eamon Everall, my good self. Stuckist artist, original founder member of Stuckism, and educator, sometime poet, sometime musician on the quiet, but really quite stuck on the old Stuckism stuff and painting. Like the yellow face? Yeah, yellow face, that's me. God knows if any of this is going to be in focus, but here we have Mark Randall, aka Mark D. punk musician, collector of paintings, specifically Stuckist paintings, and Stuckist painter and printmaker. Very supportive. That's Mark D. When was he born? Born 1966. I think it was Nottingham, I'm not sure. That's where he lives anyway. Here we have Ella Drauglis, aka the one and only Ella Guru, born in the States in 1976 or thereabouts. Don't swear by my dates. That's Ella, very active in Stuckism, very successful at the moment as well. A musician, a mum, and Mrs. Sexton Ming, amongst other things. Or is it the other way around? Is Sexton actually Mr. Elaguru? There you go. And this is Sexton Ming. I've got a painting of him somewhere, but God knows where it is. So this is a ceramic of Sexton that I made. Punk musician, Medway poet, founder member of Stuckism, as was Ella, founder member of Stuckism, born 1961-ish, somewhere in the Medway Towns, the wonderful Medway Towns in Kent. And this is Jacqueline Jones from Wales, our Welsh Stuckist. Hi Jacqueline. Jiří Hauška, the key member of the Prague Stuckists, the Czechoslovakian Stuckists. Very active painter, great supporter of a group of Stuckists who are showing regularly in Prague at the moment, and that's Jiří Hauška. And here is Jiří's good mate, Jaroslav Verdeka, the impish but very productive painter Jaroslav Verdeka. Very mysterious, almost mythic type landscapes, quite unsettling in a way, I find anyway. Check out Jaroslav from Prague. Here we have Stella Vine, successful painter, left Stuckism to pursue her own path. She was originally a Westminster Stuckist. The eyes in this, talking about style, the eyes in this are really lifted from her style of painting. So I've been influenced by the painter's styles, personalities, background, and what I feel about them. So that's why the styles change. They change to the personality. This is Stella Vine. Check out her work. Check out her website. She'll make commissions for you at very reasonable prices. So check out Stella. Here we have Simon Wolf Howard, original member of Stuckism, founder member, also a musician and poet, plays in bands with Billy Childish, born I think it was about 1968
in Strood, which is in the Medway area. Quite like his paintings. I like everyone's paintings, but they've got a light touch. Have Wolf's. Worth having a look at. And here's Marilyn, or should I say Leslie Marilyn George, studio assistant to a Stuckist and a painter herself, lives in East London, also a musician. That's Leslie George. This is Joseph Stokes, aka Joe Machine, born in 1973, I should guess, about that time. Joe's been with Stuckism since the beginning. He's a founding member. He's also a poet and a writer, and at the moment a very successful painter. Doing very well is Joe Machine, and good luck to him. He needs to support his large family. So check his work out on the web. That's Joe Machine. In case you wonder what the soundtrack is, it's such as it is. The background track is some sea sounds I made walking on the beach on the south coast of England not so long ago. This is Abby Jackson. Abby lived in Turkey for quite a long time, as did our other colleague, the collagist Dickinson. But Abby's now back in London, having a nice time, settling back down. And Abby's been with this Stuckism for quite a long time, but she exhibits in her own right as well. That's Abby Jackson. And here we have Mr. Paul Harvey. As well as being a Stuckist artist of some repute, he's a punk musician. I think probably he's got a bigger name as a punk musician than he has as an artist, although he's quite high on the artist thing. It's Paul Harvey, or should I say Dr. Paul Harvey, also an academic, and he's the main Newcastle Stuckist. And here we have my daughter Alice. I include her because she's actually doing a little bit of research for Stuckism as she sits there looking at her computer, as you can see. Alice isn't too sure about Stuckism, but she'll come round. So that's it for now. There's the website again. Hope you enjoyed it. More to come. There's about 6 paintings outstanding. These paintings are of people who know personally. So there's about 6 more to come, and then